Diddy Kong. So, interesting matchup for sure. We'll have to see how Rivers approaches this one.
Well, I mean, dying early is going to happen quite a bit here in Chantilly. We decided to start things off with the small blast zones. It makes forward air very viable. I like what Jiggs just tried to do, by the way. If that connected into the falling, I think it was another forward air that they're going for, that would have sniped the jump, and that would have easily been a Thunder play.
It feels like, I mean, every now and then when you're on the big screen, what you have to do is just don't respect your opponent.
Yep.
Start it off, be like, listen, you know who I am. I'm going to destroy you at 0. I'm going to get this Twitch clip or die trying.
I'm honestly, I think one of the best ways to put instill so much fear in people is at the very beginning, if you see it and you can play it off, get that big play to get the crowd in your favor, to get the other player nervous.
Oh,
because,
definitely.
Like, that stage presence is actually a factor a lot of people don't consider sometimes when they're looking at these matchups.
Agreed. I mean, if I'm his opponent, I'm like, oh, damn, he's got those? Okay,
It's
I
like,
got to go ahead and put that in the mental library, yeah.
Now I got to chill, and it's like, nah, I actually don't got those. I caught you slipping that one time, but I look nice, though, right?
Exactly.
Speaking of getting caught quite a bit, Rivers is so good at getting that falling backer while re-grabbing banana to make sure if you got on too early, you get hit by the banana, or if you wait too late, you get caught anyways. These backers have been really on point, and now you pretty much can't jump safe. Never mind, you actually jump right in the middle of both of those.
Immediately.
All right, Jiggs, never mind, I'm sorry.
And just trying to land any of these killing options here for Diddy Kong. This is where he kind of struggles. He has to just play neutral until you're dead. And at 156 here, Pikachu typically not surviving too much longer, but Diddy Kong really struggling here because of the safe shield pressure.
Yeah, now the thing with Diddy is that Diddy does struggle at higher percents to find kills because you have to do straight hit stuff. This is where up tilt is like the kill option.
Yep.
I see fall down flat like up tilt pretty soon. That or straight back here, it's pretty much good now. There it is.
Yep.
Makes sense too.
We talked about Pikachu's mobility, but you're reliant on that up B to really start moving things around, and Diddy Kong just toss out any of those lingering hitboxes, and that will snipe that out every time.
Yeah, that was like the 4th time I've seen Rivers win out on an air-to-air and a call on a quick attack too. So Jiggs just got to just become a little bit more careful on where he decides quick attack because it's getting called pretty often by Rivers so far.
And now Rivers just monkey flips 4 times in a row because that move is so good in this matchup. It's basically
so good.
Pikachu's hate lingering hitboxes because they're so stubby. That's got enough of a disjoint to challenge anything that Pikachu wants to toss out, and it can intercept quick attack and just lead to so much damage.
Yeah, and Pikachu is also one of the best characters at avoiding getting grabbed often because of that mobility. And then you have a flying mobile command grab that comes at you, and it just takes away what is normally a really free jump option against most people because they always want to try to grab. You get that free whip punish on drag down there.
And I think what Jiggs needs to start doing is because Rivers isn't actually doing the command grab version of that often, he's just doing the kick. If Jiggs plays a little bit more grounded, a little bit more in shield, might actually be able to get a few more punishes off on Rivers. But so far, struggling to get this stock out of there. He's going to get the grab into the up throw, but even the high stealing's not going to save Rivers there. Yeah,
definitely. It gets to it eventually. But both of them in a very similar aspect actually struggle around like the 140-ish range to find those straight hits to get knockouts. That's why you'll see Pikachu's go for way more dash attacks. You see those up throws come in. But one thing that does work for Pikachu is low percent combo strings. So Rivers cannot get too comfortable here, even though it's been very dominant for the most part. One of those back airs at ledge can equal a snipe on a stock.
I mean, Pikachu at this point, it's like, don't get hit with the grab, don't get hit with the neutral air, don't get hit with the back air. There's so much that Jiggs could do to start the combo train to going, and right now does get the grab. Into the down air, though. Really aggressive option. Tech situation to the up tilt.
That cover air dodge down, too, to get a splat and then get that going. Straight to 46. Gets that up tilt, though. Perfectly executed. Don't overcomplicate that situation. Up tilt, easy kill. And now 46%. If I'm Rivers, I'm kind of camping center stage unless I have banana in hand, and then I'll walk the ledge. But I'm not letting you get a gimp on me because that's pretty much the only way you're getting back in.
And now again, just using that side B just to burst out of the corner here. Really, Diddy relies on that so much for his aerial momentum.
He really did like 4 of those in a row. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like you're not respecting it or beating it, so why not? You did say at the start of the match that move being one of the best ways to do it, like Pikachu period, especially in the air.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just you have to show me that you can beat it, because until you do, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Don't respect what your opponent hasn't actually shown the ability to do.
Monkey flip. I mean, exactly. Like, if they continue to get hit by it, keep doing it. There's absolutely no reason to stop. A lot of people get in that spot where they think they have to, and right now, Rivers is controlling the game, has banana in hand, Z-drop. Aggressive up air getting out of there, but you only have so many more mistakes you can take.
Oh, yeah. That's one of those moves where it's such a risk to challenge Diddy neutral air into the Z-drop banana because the banana's transcendent.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter how disjointed you are. If you get him before the nair starts off, you might just get clipped by the banana and then the nair and then die for it.
Worst case scenario trade. You do not want that being in the middle of that. And rolling right into it while only taking it back here.
Straight roll through. And so far, we haven't actually seen Jiggs make too much out of these bananas. Rivers has great presence of mind to play around that projectile when it's in his opponent's hands.
They're quite literally, that is a potato. That is not a banana, and it is hot. They are throwing it back and forth between each other a lot. Going off stage, but the aggressive up B, that even if that traded off, Rivers would have won that interaction. So that was pretty surprising, and it would have worked. That's it.
Yep, with his narrow side blast zone, Rivers able to take a 2-stock. Plenty of rage to make that side B kill nice and early.
I think the most frustrating thing about trying to fight Rivers, especially while he has a lead, is how simple he makes the game. Like, you straight up think that, okay, it's Diddy, right? He's going to try and go for more banana traps. And then you get monkey flipped 5 times in a row. And you think, is this guy trolling me? And part of it is yes, because it's working, and you're getting hit by it, and there's no reason to break away from that. And once you finally adjust to that, and you've jumped too much, or you stayed grounded too much to try and answer it, he will now react to what you have done and answer, and get way more grabs because you're trying to hold shield because monkey flip is coming in, and it just completely throws you off.
Now on Hollow Bastion here, and we got Jiggs starting off with a solid string to get going here. I'm curious if Jiggs is going to try to play a little bit more defensive with these T-Jolts now. Like, Rivers has shown that he has the ability to really scrap incredibly well, but when Jiggs gets a solid string like this, when he gets this advantage, just shield it. Yep. You don't actually have to put up with this Diddy Kong's moves. If he wants to go ahead and flail in the air, eventually you can air-to-air him, and very nearly, he actually gets the kill. The Thunder connecting with the sweet spot. 0 to death from Jiggs.
Perfectly executed by Jiggs all the way through that, and that's a double jump snipe, trying to catch him with the dash attack at the ledge as well, and this is exactly what you want. Rivers can't just kind of toy with you in the lead right now. He has to force something. Rivers will play to the clock. I'm going to make that very apparent as well, but it's not as easy now with such a huge lead, and Rivers is going to have to find a lot of straight hits, and hopefully you at the ledge to get some really good ledge trap wins, but Jiggs is refusing to give that up.
Now we have to see how actually Rivers gets back in control of this match. The problem with Diddy is that when things start to slip away from you,
my God, I like that even more.
Hits. Nair into down air, beautiful conversion from Rivers, and that is how you start the comeback. Because now he's got banana, he's got full stage control, and he's got momentum.
At first I liked it because that down air spacing, the drift away, worked so well. But then also you gave up stage position, and Rivers capitalizing so large on that. Now Rivers not that far away from getting this game back to even, Scabs.
The question really becomes, like, what can Jiggs do? This has been blow for blow. 2 heavyweight prize fighters smacking each other up so far. Down smash not quite going to kill. Rivers has to recover. He uses his double jump away, and then the immediate upbeat, catching Jiggs, dropping down with that back air. There's a little bit of armor on those barrels, too, so I think if that back air clipped, it would not have traded with the barrels. It would have just, like, gone straight through it.
I had an internal personal crisis, by the way, when you said 2 heavyweight fighters. That feeling like a heavyweight hit, but I never want to imagine these 2 characters being heavy. Right now, you definitely need to take advantage of the fact that Jiggs has been jumping a lot, but also at the same time, I mean, it's kind of similar to what happened in the first game. Rivers just keeps falling for it, so keep doing it as we see another anti-air win right there.
Offering the standard get up with that Pikachu forward smash, bread and butter for sure. How does he actually land? Expended his double jump, so has to up B there, and does so aggressively, catching Rivers, trying to go ahead and get those banana shenanigans going with the Z-drop.
Not getting punished nearly as much on quick attack anymore. And that is going to punish the monkey flip. The crowd getting heavily into it behind the Jiggs right there, and that gets into 1 game apiece.
And that's kind of the difference that we saw there. All of a sudden, Jiggs started punishing monkey flip. That is turning the page on that read right there from Rivers. Rivers basically could monkey flip as much as he wanted to game 1. Jiggs had no answers. Game 2, it felt like 3 or 4 times Rivers tried to be greedy with it and got blown to bits for it. So now we'll have to see Game 3. Are we going to see the adaptation to the adaptation? Is Rivers going to be able to actually change up his playstyle a little bit more and play maybe a little bit more defensive?
I think honestly I think we're going to see that passive play come out from Rivers, because what works the best is when Rivers has a lead and when he plays as such, because he's forcing you to approach. I think even when the game is even, Rivers is going to try and take that approach again. We're going to start things off here on Small Battlefield though. Like, not too much room to run away. Not the same as Hollow Bastion where you have like that one platform layout, so you have a few more escape options and possibly some more bait tools to get Jiggs to want to go to those top platforms. But Jiggs is continuing that same pressure from the last game.
Also, we've already seen it once here. Rivers is able to go ahead and get the edge cancels on the monkey flip on those platforms, which gives him so many more mobility options. You can literally monkey flip, platform drop, immediate monkey flip again.
Exactly. That is so much better than just going for it and then getting a free punish afterwards. You are now making Jiggs second guess which route you're going to go. But Jiggs is not second guessing on these tech reads. He has read so many. From the last game into this one, I have seen reactionary reads, and now not cover. I like the idea of trying to cover the roll, but somehow did it get tripped up again because of that small body frame to avoid the banana right next to him.
Now the down air is going to give him full stage control, clips the barrels, but he still had his double jump. That's something every Diddy Kong main knows. You don't want to expend your double jump against characters with those lingering projectiles, because that can just cover so much, and that will spell an instant doom if you're not able to immediately double jump and then up B again.
Exactly. Allows you to freely jump back on, too, because of the fact that Jiggs is too focused on the rockets going on the other side. But Jiggs has banana. Oh, he's going to go for a back throw just for stage control. There's no reason to give up throw just yet. You need to keep that safe, but another up throw after a few pummels is not going to knock out as easy now because the back air comes through and gets there into that range.
You have to respect when Diddy has banana in his hands at edge. That immediate jump into the banana is such a quick option. It's very difficult for Jiggs to react to that one. Gets blown up, trying to be too greedy and covered directly next to the ledge.
Yeah, you got to make sure you shut down these dash attack openings that Rivers is finding ASAP. Those are free combo strings. Back air is probably going to do it here, and it is. Only 58%. That's absolutely nothing to Pikachu.
I love that little one peanut coming down from the Angel platform and actually forced Jiggs to use the in-moment ledge. He couldn't get around it.
Hey, you don't want to, I mean, honestly, I don't want to take a straight hit off Peanut from Rivers either. He probably has combo strings for it. Oh, so he dropped banana, and that forward smash is going to give Rivers a dominant lead now, but Pikachu is known to be a thief. Easily can get a stock, possibly right now if you snag a jump, but he's going to monkey flip back to center.
And using that ledge cancel already to reverse the momentum and then immediately start the aggression. Good shield right there from Jiggs. Not quite going to get caught out, but the forward air into... Yeah, can't even use that banana. I feel like what Jiggs really wants to do is when he's got the banana and can't think of anything to do with it, toss it up. Just get it off at the ground and away from Rivers.
Yeah, do anything you can to remove it from Rivers. Rivers is getting too much off these Z-drops mix-ups, like so. Using it again, putting it out there with the back air, though. Rising Fair finally gets Jiggs out of disadvantage off the ledge. You have to get something started ASAP.
Back air, but not getting the sweet hit that he needed. Instead, triple up air. Is he going to monkey flip back? He is, and Jiggs actually had it correct. He just didn't get the full hop that he needed to punish.
Yeah, and luckily not getting tripped up by that banana. Only going to take a down tilt and an air first troubles, but 70%. Things are starting to climb for Pikachu. Up throw, looking for a thunder reach. No, banana was in the way!
RNG not favoring Jiggs right there. Instead, the double banana toss into the forward smash. Rivers with an immaculate ending.
Amazing stuff by Rivers. Keeping it simple, shutting it down, not overextending after getting that lead. That's what we were saying before, that Rivers is so good with a lead, especially Diddy Kong in general, but that banana coming through, stopping the potential of getting that thunder play, really taking everything away, and then Jiggs buffering roll in not once but twice directly in front of Rivers. That is going to spell the victory for him every time.
Yep, you have to keep in mind how long Diddy's banana throw animation is. So yeah, roll in immediately into the banana again. Rivers didn't have to even do any kind of fancy tech. The banana landed right in front of him, and he just grabs it. No, hey, I got another one.
And also what was really good about that ledge play too was like